She's this year's comeback kid, even though she's never really gone away. Her return to the stage after a 5-year hiatus was applauded by sold-out audiences everywhere. But those who admire Gloria Estefan know that she's as comfortable changing diapers as she is changing octaves. With her successful concert tour and Olympic anthem performance, 1996 marks the year Gloria Estefan truly extended her reach.
When the sun is shining in the sky, everybody knows it's mighty bright. And when the moon is rising high, young because I know you will be mine. If they would have shown me a video of me now, way back when I was 15 years old, I would have thought, no way, there's no way that that's me. I am communicating who I am and who the Hispanics are and what Latin music is and what we have to offer to the world is important for me to communicate it in my music.
Thank you.
We have little kids that come to the shows that love the music, and we have grandparents that love the music, and I think it's because it comes from the heart and it's something that is truly representative of who I am, and they see a person, they don't just see the music. I came from very strong women role models, my mother and my grandmother, and she always taught me you can do anything you want. And there were never in my house was there any talk of, oh, you're a woman, you can't do this. On the contrary, they were wonderful role models for me in that way. I think what I want to pass on is what she gave me, which is the strength of a woman that can do anything and that can fulfill her dreams regardless of what they are.
But in 1990, Gloria's dreams were violently shattered when her tour bus crashed and she was severely injured.
When I broke my back, I was laying on the floor of the bus, and one of my biggest fears in life was to end up in a wheelchair. My father suffered through a very long degenerative disease, so he was in a wheelchair for many years. I really experienced firsthand what it's like.
Gloria had 2 titanium rods inserted in her back. She began an excruciating regime of physical therapy with her husband's help. He had to literally do everything for her.
I celebrated 4 months after the accident, the day I was able to put my underwear on by myself. It was a thrill for me. It was an occasion that I would have thrown a party for because I was able to be independent again. And it is not until you're thrown in extreme situations that you realize how much we throw away day by day, how much happiness we throw away by worrying about petty, stupid things that have no meaning.
The most meaningful aspect of Gloria's life is her family. Husband and manager Emilio, 16-year-old son Naive, and 2-year-old daughter Emily.
It's so great you're on stage, you get all this free love thrown at you, but you can't take everybody home with you. And to go home and have the most wonderful, unconditional love that you can have, it's the most grounding force in the world.
Gloria adds one more secret weapon to her personal arsenal of strength.
At the most difficult and horrible points of my life, I've made jokes because it really has helped me get through it. My whole family grew up around a lot of laughter. My mother was always saying jokes, and laughter, I think, is one of the most beautiful things we can have, and I've used it and needed it many times in my life.
Gloria has also made incredible use of her celebrity status. She organized a concert that raised $3 million for the victims of Hurricane Andrew. She worked at the United Nations for 3 months in support of human rights. She sang for Pope John Paul II, honoring the work of priests around the world.
I do feel a responsibility to my fans and a deep love of human beings, so I get the opportunity to really share that love with so many people, and that's a wonderful part of it.
But the highlight of this year had to be Gloria's chance to sing for the closing ceremonies of the Olympics. It was even more poignant because her dad had been an athlete representing Cuba in 1952, where he won a bronze medal.
So many things came full circle this year, and my father's life and mine have been so interwoven even after his death. When I was singing that anthem, I could see how my dad felt at that moment, and I could connect with him. It really was an amazing thing to feel, and I felt thrilled to be a part of the whole event.
Gloria is now off on another world tour, having stayed on the top of the rock charts an amazing 10 years.
What my fans see is, just the evolution of a woman growing older who happens to be a musician and a singer, and to grow and be accepted in your phases and growing experience is the most wonderful thing you could ask for.